You know the moment. You're mid-recipe, you've got flour up to your elbows, and you're holding a plastic measuring cup up to the ceiling light, squinting, trying to read those tiny little numbers. You take a guess, you pour it in, and you just kind of hope for the best. Well, what if you never had to guess like that ever again?
And this quote, oh man, it just hits home. I was making lentil soup once, and I swear I grabbed the 1/3 cup, but it must have been the half cup. The result? It was just watery sadness. It wasn't soup at all. And it's in that moment you realize how one tiny little mistake can completely derail the entire dish.
And all those little moments, they add up to what we can call the close enough tax. It's not one big catastrophic failure. Nah, it's more like a slow leak. A leak of your time, because you're always double-checking. A leak of ingredients from those small mispours. And honestly, the biggest thing it drains is your confidence.
But let's get one thing straight right now. This is not on you. It's not a personal failing. It's a design flaw. You haven't failed. Your tools have failed you. The problem isn't that your eyesight is suddenly bad. It's that our tools are often just terribly designed for a real working kitchen.
I mean, just think about what we're up against, right? You've got these tiny, clear-on-clear embossed numbers. You've got the glare from the overhead lights bouncing right off the plastic. If you wear glasses, forget it. One puff of steam and you're blind. And you're trying to do all this with wet or flour-dusted hands. The kitchen is a chaotic environment. Our tools should be designed for that chaos.
So, how do we fix this? Well, the solution is actually kind of elegant and really simple. It's a framework called the 2-sense system. And it's all about making your tools smarter so you don't have to work so hard just to read them.
So what does that actually mean? Well, the whole idea is built on redundancy. You're using two of your senses, touch and sight, to create this little system of checks and balances. Your sense of touch gives you that definite physical confirmation, while a quick glance at a color reassures your brain, yep, you got the right one.
And the whole goal here is to make your workflow in the kitchen just smooth, fast, foolproof even. And it all boils down to 3 really simple actions.
That's it. Grab, confirm, pour. No more holding it up to the light, no more second-guessing yourself. You reach in the drawer, you grab the cup, your fingers and your eyes instantly confirm you've got the right one, and you pour. Your mind stays focused on the recipe, not on trying to decipher your tools.
And this is a really key idea. A good system makes the tool do the heavy lifting, not your brain. You shouldn't have to rely on your memory or perfect vision in the heat of the moment. The tool itself should shout, hey, I'm the half cup, clearly and instantly every single time.
All right, so let's get practical. Let's talk about how you can actually build this system for yourself. It's a really simple project, and we're just going to focus on those 2 key layers, touch and sight. Think of these 2 parts working together like a safety latch. You've got your tactile marks. These are permanent, physical little bumps or notches on the handle you can literally feel without even looking. Then you've got your visual cues, bright colors, maybe a pattern, that your eyes can recognize in a split second. So if one sense is compromised, say by low light, the other one has your back. Okay, for that touchy-feely layer, start with some good, sturdy cups. Stainless steel is amazing for this, but thick plastic works too. The trick is to add small marks right on the handle where your thumb or finger would naturally rest anyway. And, super important, make sure you smooth down any sharp edges so it feels comfortable in your hand.
Now, the key here is to keep your code simple. Please don't over-engineer this. A system of countable notches works beautifully, like 1 notch for the 1/4 cup, 2 for the 1/3 cup, 3 for the half cup. You get it. You could even do something like a single, really wide, distinct notch just for the big 1-cup measure, so it's impossible to miss.
And the visual layer? Just as easy. The best way to do this is with some simple silicone bands. You can create what's called a color ladder, assign one bright, unique color to each cup size. Or if telling colors apart is tricky, you could use a stacked band system where the number of bands tells you the size.
So why silicone bands specifically? I mean, why not just regular old rubber bands? Well, silicone is a beast in the kitchen. It can take the heat of the dishwasher, it doesn't care about detergent, it's grippy even when your hands are wet, and unlike a rubber band that's going to get all gummy and gross and eventually snap, silicone is pretty much indestructible. Plus, it adds a really nice, secure grip.
Now, before you go and modify your entire set of measuring cups, please do this one thing. I call it the one-wash test. Just pick 1 cup, set it up with your new system, the notch, the band, whatever, and run it through a full dishwasher cycle. Afterwards, pull it out and feel the marks. Are they still sharp and clear, even when your fingers are wet? If it passes that test, you've got a winner.
So let's bring all this home, because this little project, it's about so much more than just getting accurate measurements. It's really about changing your relationship with your own kitchen and getting back that feeling of confidence and ease when you're cooking. And I want you to remember this. You are not fixing something that's wrong with you. You are fixing something that's wrong with your tools. You are adapting your environment to finally work for you. It's like you're deciding to stop playing your favorite game on the hardest difficulty setting.
And the payoff for this is huge, and it's immediate. You're going to spend way less time second-guessing yourself. You'll waste fewer ingredients on recipes that go sideways. And most importantly, your confidence is going to grow because you can finally trust that your tools are giving you good, clear information every single time.
Look, you don't have to do this all at once. I want you to try a little 15-minute project. Just grab the one measuring cup you use more than any other. Add one little tactile mark and one colored band. Then give it that one wash test. Just see how it feels. Sometimes that one tiny success is all you need to get the momentum to do the rest.
So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What would change for you if you could reach into that messy kitchen drawer and know, without a single doubt, that you're grabbing the right tool for the job? Because when your tools become trustworthy again, your brain is finally free to focus on what really matters: the timing, the flavor, and just the pure joy of making something delicious.